Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Maidhem, where it's a visual novel game about you were kidnapped into an ominous manor and just then suddenly forgotten what to do with you. Or what to do with the character, I guess. So, yeah. It's the one I've been wanting to record. And unfortunately I've been suddenly lazy and things. I'm really sorry for most of the times, but no, I think I'll be honest. It looks interesting. So, without any further ado, let's start and see what it's even more about. Right? We'll start. Okay. You wake to a thumping. You wake to a thumping, only to realize it's your own head as you struggle to remember where you are. The darkness giving you no clues. Slowly, you start to remember things despite the fuzziness in your head. Walking in the woods, enjoying the night air. Step of footsteps besides your own. And then darkness. Deeper than ever the darkness you currently find yourself in. You try to move to survey your surroundings only to find your arms and legs are bound, as well as a cloth tied over your mouth to silence you. Try to let your eyes adjust. You notice a sliver of light where the form meets the wall on the opposite side of the room. Excited at the prospect of a possible escape route, you started to crawl forward, only to stop at the presence of a new sound. Footsteps growing closer. You quickly recoil back and sit as still as you can as the footsteps get closer and closer until the door opens. A figure enters. And before you can even consider running out, the door closes and you are once again submerged in darkness. Stay still as possible as you try to keep aware of the new person's location. Sure, the darkness makes it difficult. You can't quite pinpoint it until you spot them, or rather, their eyes. In the darkness of the room, you can't tell if he has spotted you or not, but you feel frightened at their presence, and the knowledge that they could be the one that trapped you here. You feel the need to do something as you see him start to move further into the room. Okay. Let's just save a little bit. Return. How about we move back? You do your best to quietly wriggle away from them, but in the darkness of the room, you bump into something, and if that wasn't bad enough moment, later you hear a large crash next to you, and whatever was onto it lands next to you and shatters to pieces. You hear the person curse under their breath and quickly walk over and flip a switch, illuminating the room. His eyes quickly fall on the fallen vase next to you before he looks at you with an annoyed gaze as he takes in your current bound state before he speaks. What do you think you're doing? You try to answer him, only to get muffled nonsense as you try to speak through your gag. Right, you can't really answer through that. He kneels down in front of you and reaches to remove it before pausing. I'm doing you a favor, alright? I'm doing you a favor taking this off, alright? Don't make me regret it. You nod and he removes the gag. Alright. Now's your chance to explain yourself. Start screaming. You know what? Let's check the other one first. What happens if we... I already save anyway. Stay put. You hunker down and stay quiet as a person thankfully moves to the other end of the room, and without paying much attention to you. You wait, tense at their next move when you see a flicker of light as they pull out their phone. You watch, confused, as he starts scrolling through his phone with a blank expression on his face. With him occupied like this, the thought crosses your mind. This might be a good chance to escape. Through the fear of being discovered also hangs heavy in the back of your mind. You make the decision to... Okay, there's some more. So... let's try to escape. We're trying to get all endings anyway on this. Flattening out, you wriggle forward as quietly and carefully as possible towards the door. You focus on the sliver of light, which you're getting closer and closer to, inch by agonizing inch. Once you figure you're about halfway, you cast a careful glance at the person on their phone. He is staring directly at you, an unreadable expression on his face. You freeze, uncertain for how long he has been watching your struggle. After what feels like a century of the two of you staring at each other, he moves to turn the light on and breaks the silence. Okay, so basically, I think this is still basically the same. Let's just see. History, I guess. Let's just go load. So that's still basically going on, but we'll check the other first. Yes. Play it safe. Stay put, not wanting to risk what would happen if you were discovered. It's a few minutes before you hear him sigh and grumble something under his breath before pocketing his phone. The room is submerged in darkness as you hear footsteps before you. See the light from the hallway as he quickly leaves and shuts the door behind him, leaving you in the darkness again. As soon as you hear the footsteps leave, you do your best to maneuver over to the door and try to open it once you're able to grasp the handle. Okay, it's locked. Shake the door, twist the handle again, trying to open it. The door doesn't budge, and even worse, as you try the door again, you see the sliver of light under the point vanish, leaving you with no light in the room. In complete darkness, you sink to the floor with no way of escape and no rescue in sight. You wait. And wait. And wait. Multi-dots. Dead end, okay. That's one, I guess. Yep. So let's load. Try to escape, I guess. We'll just... What do you think you're doing? Try to answer again. Yep. Answer speak to your gang. Yep. So I remember. I'm doing you a favor, you're taking this all, alright? Don't make me regret it. You nod and he removes the gag. Alright, now's your chance to explain yourself. Start screaming. Shit. Shite. What did I just say? He says as he quickly places his hand over your mouth to stop your screaming. I tried to work with you, alright? Can't you do the same? Alright, another choice. So I'm just gonna save here. Return. Bite him. Did you just bite me? Before you can react, you feel him bite you back. In the jugular. You don't survive. Alright, another dead end. Alright, load. Let's try like cooperate. You explain your circumstance to him as best as you can, and while he listens, his expression is one of deep confusion. It is not until a moment passes, after you have finished your story, that the man drags a hand down his face, suddenly looking very tired. Shite. Wait. I think I do remember a bit of that now. I kind of forgot about you. Sorry. I'm bad. That feels like a massive understatement. It still leaves you confused why he kidnapped you just to leave you in a closet in the first place. Just to leave you in a closet in the first place. Well, you're gonna laugh. About a strange dog man kidnapping me? Strange dog man? How flattering. My name is Monroe, in case you care. Anyway, part of my job besides cleaning is also providing meals for Lord Pendra. One of those meals was going to be you. Until Hayden, my coworker, bid me to eat, that is. Hello, Monroe. Are you in there? Shite. Maybe if we're really quiet, he'll just... Oh, there you are, Monroe. I've been looking for you everywhere. Good thing I heard a ruckus while walking by. I might not have found you otherwise. Oh, yeah, that's great. Yeah. Hey, you've been in here a while, by the way. Do you need any help? Will they not? No, Hayden. I'm alright. You can go back to whatever you were doing and I'll be out in a second. Are you sure? Hayden stares at you. Alright, that. I'm sorting that out right now, so I'm all good. Hayden still doesn't budge. Really, I wouldn't mind. Say that. Yeah, fine. You handle it, Hayden. Hey, thank you, Manor. Right? Well, I'll go and dust or something. Hayden remains silent for a moment until he can no longer hear Monroe's footsteps. Now that it's just us humans, why don't you tell me your deal? Explain from the beginning, giving him every detail as Hayden listens and nods sympathetically. Wow, that sounds like you're in a real bind, all tied up and nowhere to go. I mean, you could let me leave. Boring. How about this? If you go on a quick tour of the manor with me, I'll let you go after. Is that a-okay? Let's save first. And let's see what will happen. I really just want to leave. Multi-dots. I made triple dots and then multi-dots. More dots. Well, that's that then. Follow me. Triple dots. After following Hayden through seemingly endless halls, he stops opening the door to a sitting room with another maid. Hi, Oleander. Oh, hey, hi, Hayden. Need something? Nope, I just wanted to let you know. Lunch is on me today. What are you? You can only leave after a tour, but you're too good for a tour. So with that, you felt him shove you forward. Wow, Hayden, you're the best. Dead end. Okay. That's our 6, I guess. Fine, I'll take a tour. Okay, this time. I'm so happy to hear that. Guests are rare, so I almost never get to entertain. Well then, follow me. A hallway. More hallway. And this is the garden. Isn't it nice? The fountain is my favorite. You hate to admit it, but the water feature is pretty nice. It does seem peaceful. Yeah, I like to sit out here for my break sometimes. Your breaks from kidnapping people? Oh, if only that was all it took to maintain the place. No, most of the job is cleaning and tending to the rest of the manor. You are human though. How did you even end up with a job like this? Is working as a maid really that strange of a job? Triple dots? Nah, just kidding. I know what you mean. To tell the truth, I used to be in your position once. Really? Yeah. He chewed me up real good, but then for some reason, just stopped. He spared me, and ever since then, I do everything in my power to show him how thankful I am. Triple dots, I guess. More triple dots. That's probably enough of the garden. Let's go to the next stop. Follow Hayden down the hallway after hallway. Eyes glazing over as he painstakingly details the history of every knick-knack and painting you pass on your way. It is while you tune him out something catches your attention. A door in the hall ajar. Given how well manicured the rest of the manor is, it strikes you as odd. Investigate? Sure. There might be more anyway. Probably the other one where if we don't scream, I guess. Yeah. Step forward and open the door cautiously, peering into the pitch black room for anything of interest. The amount of looking or squinting allows your eyes to adjust or make anything out. In fact, the blackness of the room looks solid, as if you could reach out and it feels like hundreds of hands raised from the darkness, grasping and pulling you. And before you can even react, you're gone. Okay. So that's already there. Alright. That's 4. Load. It's just no, of course. The longer you look at the door, the more you feel like something is off. In the end, you simply nudge the door shut before rejoining Maidhem on his grand tour. And here is one of my most favorite rooms in the manor. The gallery. Arpenja did all of this himself. Sorry about that. All of this himself. Aren't they amazing? He carefully sings fond of bugs. I certainly sings fond of bugs. Centipedes aren't bugs. They're arthropods. And I feel his works are... Oh my goodness, I'm being cold. Maidhem begins to rush out before pausing for a moment, seemingly remembering you at the last second. Apologies for cutting your tour short, but Judy calls. If you just follow the hall and go left, you should find the front door, no problem. Alright. Tunnels. And that is gone, hurrying out of the room and leaving you to your own devices. With much other choice, you leave the gallery, walking down the hall where Maidhem directly. Multi-nuts. Though you are eager to escape, there is a part of you curious about this Lord Pendra. Do you follow the ringing? Let's just go escape, I guess, first. I don't think this is the right one. It is with the thought. Getting out of this monstrous manor is more important than any curiosity you have towards its lords. Ignoring the bells ringing, you continue on the way Maidhem told you. Somewhat surprised to find it actually leads to the front door. You eagerly throw open the door and step into the night air, enjoying it for only a moment before you take off running. You don't even dare to stop until you see the lights of civilization and you feel like you're about to collapse. As you recover your recount your experience to the locals, but they are dubious of your story, even with you withholding mentions of the monsters and monsters and talking statues. Especially when a search in the morning leads to no signs of the man who kidnapped you, or even the manor itself. They brush you up as imagining things, after getting lost in the woods for a night, despite your protests. Regardless of their opinion of you, life goes on. The memories of the strange manor and its staff fade from your mind in time, though there is one thing you cannot shake. You no longer enjoy late night walks. The end. Okay, this is a true end. Fortunately, that doesn't unlock anything. So let's go back and load again. Give in to curiosity. There it goes against all your survival instincts. Something you just has to know what the man who almost ate you is like. You only take a peek, poke your head in to see this man enter this man eater and flea. Creeping down the path, you find the door and the ringing is coming from, and carefully look into the room. The room is dark and still. The room is so dark and still. Perhaps you misheard. Oh. Oh no. The room is most certainly not empty. You feel frozen in place, mentally screaming for your legs to move when he speaks to you. Well, you're not Hayden. No, I'm not. Splendid. Now that I know who you aren't, why don't you tell me who you are? Despite this friendly expression, your mouth feels dry as you explain yourself. I see, you poor thing. Getting dragged here, tied up, forgotten, for no good reason since I already had my meal. My apologies for my part in this. Being treated like chopped liver must not be fun at all. I do not do this often, but for my poor mistreated guests, may I make it up to you? I guess let's just try you, Maid. Thank you. It's the least I can do, really. Before you can ask what he means, the Lord lifts you up, smiling face close to yours. Worry not, I won't let any of you go two ways. There we go. Probably that's the last one. So what happens if we load? So let's load. I just want to leave. Really? Well, after everything, I suppose I understand. I wish you safe travels. Safe travels. You're getting the feeling you've been dismissed as he sits down and goes back to reading. Stumbling out of the room, you're grateful to no longer be in Lord Pendra's overwhelming presence. You barely acknowledge Hayden as you hurry past him to get to the front door, practically busting through it from how quickly you exit the manor. Not wanting to celebrate before you're sure you're safe, you start running as fast as your legs will allow. You don't even dare to stop until you see the lights of civilization, and you feel like you're about to collapse. As you recover, you recount your experiences to the levels. Okay, still the same. It's disabled. Oh wait. I don't know what to do. Oh well, let's just load. So one. I guess we'll just try to explain. This time we'll not scream. You explain your circumstance to him as best as you can, and while he listens, his expressions is one of deep confusion. It's not until moment passes after you have finished your story. Okay, still the same. Right now, yeah. Wait, why are we missing? I think they're still the same. Yeah. So I'm not sure where else I would actually. And that was the one without. So let's try like doing this, I guess. This one we don't cause any noise. Oh wait, let's see. Let me do that is. Although I told him I had it covered, but whatever. Now I just left you in here so I could think of what to do instead, and then forgot you. So even if everything went as planned, I'd be being digested by some monster count. Is that supposed to be comforting? Lord, not count. There's a difference. And I mean, the closet doesn't seem so bad now, does it? Triple dots. So, what now? I mean, I'm going to go on a break. I'm going to go on break. You though, Well, Lord Pendra definitely isn't hungry again yet. So you can let me go then. It's not like you need me. Of course not. That just means something else will eat you. I still used billable hours to bring you here. I'm not wasting that. Something else. There's even more things here that can eat you. Of course, between the staff and Lord Ventress pets, there are plenty of hungry mouths on the manor grounds. So, would you prefer something more or less sentient to eat you? Wait, feeding me to something else? That's still more work for you, isn't it? Surely letting me go is easiest. Manor poses and sins. Actually think about it for a moment before shrugging. Having to hunt down more meat later on top of getting you out of here instead of just feeding you to something is way more work. You don't even have to get me out. Just leave the door unlocked. I can start myself out and can just go on your way. Ha. You say that like it's so easy. Have you forgotten everything else in this manor? Eager to make you their dinner? And that's for me to worry about, right? If something gets me on the way out, it's the same as you feeding me to something, but with less work. He looks deep in thought, and after a moment, approaches you with his claws out and a determined look in his eyes. Exclamation point. You realize he has cut the rope binding you. You broke that on your own, alright? Before you can even thank him, he is already out the door, leaving you alone again. The door closes. You wait for the click on the lock. Some kind of betrayal. But the only noise outside is his footsteps fading to your left as he leaves. Standing, you approach the door and press your ear against it. You hear nothing. It is all clear. With only the sound of your pounding heart in your ears, you leave the room. You step out into the hall, and once you see it is empty, out of breath you didn't know you were holding, half expecting someone, or more likely, something to be waiting out here. Looking around, you see 3 ways you can go. The left, which seems to have more windows and greenery, perhaps a way outside. It seems awfully overgrown. Straight, which seems to lead deeper into the darkness of the manor. And right, the way you heard Monroe go. Let's save first. 2. If one of them just basically return back to the one above, I guess. Let's go left. Making your decision, you head down the level. As you head down, following the vines. As you head down, During the vines, you can hardly believe your eyes as you soon come across a doorway leading outside. You step out, enjoying the cool night air and sweet scent of flowers. One flower in particular catches your eye. Its beautiful colors and luxurious scent entice you. Let's just save a little bit and see what happens. Return, pick it. Without thinking, you reach out for the gorgeous flower, only to recoil as you feel something coiling around your ankles. You look down to find thorn vines digging to your legs, preventing you from moving. You panic, using all your force to try and struggle out from the vine's grip. Though even as you struggle, seeing the flower before you, now you have a sinking feeling it's in vain. Dead end. Okay. That's interesting. That's 2. Let's see. Continue walking. Shouldn't shake your head to clear it. You're so close to escape. You shouldn't waste time gazing at plants, especially when you have so little of it to spare. Continue walking. You come to a clearing with no clear path forward. Perhaps if you look around, you'll find something. Where do you search? Oh god, there's a lot of here. Let's check the statue. Search around the statue, but only to find weeds and cigarette butts. You need to search. Else, were you interrupted by a voice? You're so close. You look around to try and find the source before your eyes fall onto the statue. Was that you? Of course. How can you talk? Your head is missing. So it's a missing head that makes this weird and not the statue part. Fair enough. What were you talking about before? About me being close? Oh, nothing. Just the way out is in the bushes. Oh, thank you. You turn towards the bushes only to hear statues speak up again. No, the other bushes. Other bushes, right. Where do you search? The bench. An old rickety bench portion of of the back has broken off. Not useful, not useful even for even a moment of rest. Research the bushes. Alright, we'll save here because we have the other options as well. Bushes. Rummaging to the bushes reveals see nothing but webs and leaves. Research other bushes. You quickly part the foliage and are overjoyed to find there's a hole in the fence behind these bushes, just as the statue said. Peeking through the gap in the fence, you find yourself outside the manor's fences, finally free. Okay, this is still the same. And I need to repeat this. Okay, so let's go back to the hallway. What happens if we go straight? Facing yourself, you resolve to take path in the middle. Despite the dim lights above doing their best, it is not long before you find yourself being guided more by your own touch than vision as you walk. One hand on the wall as you walk. You make slow and steady progress. Every hole seeming nearly indistinguishable from one another as you continue. You wonder if perhaps you should have picked another path when something ahead makes you stop. Figure ahead, heading your way down the hall. They pause, perhaps having sensed you. Figure calls out. Hello, is someone there? While they notice your presence, it doesn't seem like they're certain who or where exactly you are, based on the way they look around the hall. What do you do? Let's go, I guess. Man, there's still a lot. Snake boy? Feel like staying in place is a bad idea and start carefully moving forward. Right as they start walking forward. As soon as they bump into you, you already feel like it's too late as you feel them grasp your arm. Trying to be sneaky, you know. Trying to be sneaky. You know you aren't supposed to be here. That's okay. I was just about to get lunch anyway. Alright, I think that's all of it. I don't know if there's anything else. So there are... It's funny that's also part of it. Let's still check though. Stay still. Completely freeze and completely freeze, not wanting to do anything. That might risk them not seeing you. I thought I saw someone. Oh well, not gonna ruin my night. With that, they continue on their way, leaving you alone in the hall once again. Not wanting to wait and risk them coming back, you continue forward. The hall stretch on much like before, but after a while, you spot something different. Moonlight. Streets are heavy gas early in the outside. You can hardly believe it. More surprising to you, it's unlocked, and you're easily able to step out and go in. Okay. There. So this is just the same. So we don't need to like go into this again. Load. What happens if we respond? Respond. Oh, it's just that human. Hayden, I think. I'm just going on lunch break, so it's best to stay out of my way, okay? With that, they walk past you, leaving you alone in the hall again. No other option, you continue forward. Okay. This is still the same, so let's go back now. And like load to the other one. Let's go to the right this time. Make your decision, you head down the hall. Making your decision, you head down the right hall. Tread carefully, cautious in case you run into Monroe. While he was lenient enough to let you free once, he'd rather not push your luck. It is only a few halls over when you turn and find yourself faced with what seems to be a door to the outside. Excited to have found a possible escape, you eagerly go through the door. Okay, multi-dots. No, multi-dots. You're not sure what you expected. I'm not sure what you expected. So, what now? I'm going to keep sitting out here until a coworker finds me. You don't care that I'm out here. You know, I actually check. I don't work the next day Lord Pendra needs feeding, and all of the Manor's base have been fed already. So just letting you out probably would have been fine. Huh. Isn't that funny? Play dots, and triple dots. Well, try to stay voluntary. Not everything is as nice as me. In that he waves you off and pulls out his phone, doing his best to ignore you. Wanting to press your luck, you run away from the property. Okay, he still glance behind you as you flee. It's only for a moment before he goes back to his phone, but you swear you saw Monroe wave at you. Or you can give it much more to exit your escape. Okay. I'm not gonna reread this again, and I think this should be it. Alright, I think that's it. Well, I think that's it for Maidhem. Well, yeah, it's pretty good, I guess. I guess, the only more established character is Monroe and a bit of Hayden, I guess. I think Monroe is more into yeah, Monroe is a bro. Overall, this is a good game, and I hope the creator will find enjoyment into my kind of commentary. I guess I'm sorry if I don't really have much anything to say, of course, most of the time, but I still enjoy your visual novel. I guess Pendra does have. I'm not gonna say that a lot. It's just a very interesting. This thing as per the other, well, I think they're just there. But still, my experience with this, I had fun. Anyway, that's it for Mayhem, and this is now my redemption of it. I finally recorded it, and that's all for now. Probably next would be something, I guess, a little bit challenging for me, but we will try, I guess. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Stay toasty. Bye bye.